Yeah, we'll just have a quick change in the commentary box, and delighted that Ben can rejoin us. He's just getting himself comfy, and obviously Ben, you know Craig very, very well, probably better than anybody apart from his close family, maybe even closer than them. I'm not quite sure, but it's good to see that he's back in some good form.
It is good to see. Yeah, he's a great player, and he's good to watch. He's been putting the time in lately, which is good. I watched him play in there last night, and it was like the Craig Marsh of old. So it'll be interesting to see how he is today.
Yeah, and that's going to be another factor, isn't it? We all know the likes of Liam Dunster, the Mark Farnsworths, yourself, John McAllister. Now that we're throwing Craig Marsh back into the mix, it just makes these events even more exciting and more difficult to predict.
Yeah, 100%. It's only good for the viewer. He's got a new queue as well, so maybe that's the new resurgence in form.
Do we know what brought that on? Because obviously pool players changing cues is it's not something they do every day. It's not like a golfer changing his clubs, is it?
No, I think it was something to do with the thickness of it or something. I think he's had it made a little bit thinner. But seems to be working for him anyway.
Well, it certainly seems to be doing the trick so far. He beat me 8-3, very lucky. But and then, as you said, good victory over Christy Caulfield, who is one of these players who is a bit like Ryan Clark, just really starting to find the feet in the pro ranks.
Yeah, well, Christy's been around for years. He played like Island Juniors when I was younger. He's always been a good player, But he was 3-0 up yesterday, like I said, on Craig, and Craig he won 8-3 in the end, so he run like 7 racks, I think. And I seen the last finish he took out. It was a really good finish. Cued the ball really nice.
Yeah, he's one of those players that he times the ball so well, doesn't he? Everything is effortless.
Yeah, but that's a downfall as well, because when that's out, everything's out.
I'm not sure where Ryan is. I think he's just on his way down. So we'll be getting this match underway in the next couple of minutes. So you've got a big match coming up against John McAllister, and do you have a fixed pre-match routine? I know you're a pretty laid-back guy, so I'm thinking the answer's probably no here, but I'm going to ask.
No, not really. In terms of just like getting ready, I'll probably just get ready like an hour before, and I like to come down and go straight on the table. I wouldn't like to come down from my room and wait around for like 20 minutes before I play. So I'd probably just stroll in 5 minutes before and do to play, and then just go straight on. Unless there's obviously any media stuff to do or interviews and stuff.
I know when you were on comms earlier, Dan alluded to the World Championships, the 2022 World Championships coming up in February the 15th, which will be here live on the BBC, which we're all very, very excited about. Obviously, you won the title back in 2018, and obviously Craig won it year before, 2017. Or was he 2016?
I think
2017.
Yeah, 17 or 16.
Yeah, I think it was Gareth Hibbert 2016 who beat Craig in the final. Obviously, tell the viewers at home who new to pool, new to IPA, new to black ball. What does it take to become a world champion?
It takes a lot of hard work for years and years and years, and a lot of heartache, really, if I can say. You got to learn how to lose before you learn how to win, so to speak. You have a lot more losses than wins, but you just need to keep at it, and that's the best thing I can say to like any younger players, for example, is don't expect it to happen overnight, because it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, and you just got to keep sticking at it. And try and play against better opponents who are going to push you all the time. I think that's the key, to try and better your game. Never be afraid to take a challenge on.
And what was that feeling like, if you can put it into words, when you put that win in black? And for anyone who hasn't seen that final that you beat your good friend Simon Ward, one of the greatest matches in pool history. 3 sets to 2. Was it 3 sets to 2?
Yeah.
3 sets to 2, deciding frame. If you've not seen it, have a look on our YouTube channel. It's an absolute incredible match. But just tell us what was going through your mind those last few balls when you knew you were going to win.
Well, you just can't. You know, in that situation, you've got a chance to win. So all I'm thinking is, right, okay, this is my chance to win. Eliminate every possible danger to give yourself the best possible chance of getting the finish. And obviously I had that tricky ball that I had to play the cannon on the skill shot, the other ball.
Please lag for break.
Once that went in, then I realised, right, okay, this is on. Before that shot though, it was still a kind of a 50-50 chance.
And did you sense your did the heartbeat start ramping up a bit? Did you start coming in hot sweats? It
doesn't actually work like that. It's more of the case of if you watch it back a few days later or a week later and you think to yourself, how have I held myself together there? Because when you're actually playing, you're so engrossed in the moment. If you were thinking like that and you did get nervous, then you're not concentrating. Because when you're so focused, you don't even think about the nerves. You're just thinking about what you're trying to do. And it's only when you watch it back and you think to yourself, how have I done that? That kind of thing. But no, it was amazing.
International professional
and obviously it
quarter-final,
being the first
race to
live
8 frames.
TV event,
First frame,
the reaction,
Craig
response
Master
from
break.
people was just crazy.
Time running.
And obviously I've won World Championships before years ago, and I was like 34, I think, when I won the Worlds. No, was I 33 or 34 when I won the IP Worlds? You just don't think, because it's been so long, you think you're not going to win another one.
One visit.
But yeah, no, it was good. Anyway, back to this action, Kev. Marsh has broken, dunked the white in that. He's had a couple of nudges, but he's going towards the corner anyway, I think.
Yeah, pretty unlucky how that white ended up in the top right corner, because he brought the white back straight down the middle. But as you say, a couple of nudges, and Ryan's out of his seat. We always talk about the start. It's important for particularly the not lesser names, but maybe the players who are just not quite as established. Always important for them to make a good start.
Yeah, this is a great chance here for Ryan. It's all about the patterns, isn't it? He just mind his work here, and it'll be simple enough for him. Just depends how he goes about his work.
Yeah, I think all of us who are involved in the game know just how a good player Ryan is. Very, very solid. When he first came onto the scene, probably about 4 years ago, it was the first time Mark Boyle had come onto the tour, and Mark Boyle won the Open, and he was in the final of the amateur, and it was just only Ryan the only person to beat him.
Yeah. I beat Ryan 3-2. It was a tough. I only just managed to beat him as well the year that I won the Worlds.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
So we all know his pedigree, and he does seem to be starting to deliver.
Yeah, I think he's come up a little bit short there, but he's still fine.
And the thing about Craig as well, for all that talent, he does wear his heart on his sleeve. Doesn't I think we all know how he's feeling about things at any given point.
Yeah, he shows his emotions.
And I think that was the thing about when he did win the world title. He was so focused throughout that tournament, it was almost a different person. I mean, it was quite remarkable.
It's just because you put so much expectation on yourself, and you know exactly what you're capable of. You expect a perfect performance every time,
10 seconds.
and then when you don't get that perfect performance, it does get frustrating. But some people are better keeping it in than others.
Yeah, sure. Takes all sorts, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it's not the way that he wanted to go here, but he's okay. Just soft screw on this, on and off the cush. Should be fine. Yeah, he's played it well.
And Ryan as well is the third player who I've seen's got a T-shirt that's matching the carpet. It's blending well, doesn't it? The carpet.
Yeah.
Frame.
And there he goes, first frame. Ryan Clark is underway. Courtesy of the bit of misfortune that Craig suffered on his break. I mean, we often talk about, the start and, players need to, you've got to get that first frame on the board. And whilst it's definitely true, at this sport in black ball, you see so many momentum shifts in a match that it's almost not that important, is it?
No, all you want to do really, because obviously this is these boys' first game
Ryan
today.
Clark to break.
So all you want to do
Leading one
really
frame
is for
to
the
nil.
first 4 or 5 frames, while
Time
you're
running.
kind of warming up, you want to just be stuck with them then. If you're one behind or one in front or level, then that's when you can really kick on a bit then once you've settled in and warmed up a little bit. So the longer races are always better for the stronger player. Don't think he's left anything easy yet. He's come up dry, but
A little bit of fortune there on the break for Ryan, because he nearly sent the white straight into the centre pocket, just hit the knuckle.
yeah. I don't know if Craig can come off the cush
10
and
seconds.
pot the red in the corner maybe. Oh, you can see it. It looks like you can see it. Oh, you can see it. I didn't think you could see that from our angle.
Yeah, I think we can say about Craig. I don't think we'll be seeing much safety.
No. No, he landed a little bit awkward there. Played that well, no? I think he can squeeze this red, the two of the reds that are together, the one that's closest to the pocket. I think if he gets in the right position, he can squeeze it in with a touch of side.
Well, he must think he can make the shot that you said.
Yeah, the tricky thing here is going to be, because I don't think he can play it with a lot of pace. Might be wrong, but he's got to play it soft, just land it on the next ball is the awkward situation here.
Foul. One free shot.
Wow,
One visit. Time running.
he's caught the ball with his shirt, is he?
Wow.
Time out.
He must have caught the yellow there
Time running.
when he was leaning over. Oh, that's not good. It's a bit careless, that.
Certainly going to be an early test of his mental resolve.
Yeah.
Called there by our referee, Ben Taylor-Fuente, one of the best in the business. Nothing gets past him, that's for certain.
Yeah, he's left it. These yellows are pretty straightforward now for Ryan. Marsh won't be happy with that. Definitely. All about picking the right pattern, yeah. Mind you work. So many options, just picking the right one.
Yeah. Do you think the shot clock will actually help
Extension
Ryan?
call.
Because he is known as quite a methodical type player. Do you think the shot clock will help him? Help him get into a bit more of a flow.
Not sure, because I think he strikes me as a person that needs that extra time to figure out what he wants to do. And like situations, I guess, when he's caught in two minds a little bit, it can affect you. But also, like you're saying, it can help you as well, because it kind of makes you go with your instinct rather than second guessing yourself.
Yeah. Forces you to play the shot, doesn't it, rather than think about what can possibly go wrong.
10 seconds.
More often than not, the first shot you see is the right shot anyway.
Ten seconds.
Yeah, he's taking these out well. It's going to be 2-0 Ryan Clark. It's going to be the start that he would have definitely wanted.
Frame.
Yeah, 2-0. Early success for Ryan Clark. On the back of a bit of misfortune on the break for Craig, and then a bit of an error. I think his T-shirt maybe just caught a yellow ball. But a referee didn't miss it and awarded the foul, and Ryan duly cleared those yellows up. So solid start for Ryan. What can Craig reply with now?
Yeah, he needs a big break here to wash away that last frame, the memories. He'd love to put a break and dish on you, a quick one.
Frame 3. Craig Marsh to break. Trailing 2 frames to 0. Time running.
Caught up really well. Oh, he's come up dry. Starting to show a little bit of frustration already.
We're only in frame 3.
Yeah.
I mean, how's that red not gone in? Crikey. I mean, it's it was
a bit
more
unlucky.
in than not.
Extension called.
It's got a pick of the both of them, yeah. Could be tempted to take the yellows just because of the black. No, it's a bad shot. I think he might just, I think that red's just pulled up in time so he can pot this yellow. He's trying to get the white onto the side rail so he could play this yellow, stand across, and then he would have been away then.
Yeah, even though it's 2-0 up, I still
10
feel
seconds.
this is quite an important frame.
It's a big frame, yeah.
Because 2-0 can be 2-all in literally minutes.
Yeah. Well, if he misses here and Craig clears up, and then he breaks dry, then it's 2-all. It could literally, that's all it could take.
And that's the momentum shifts that we were talking about earlier, that in the blink of an eye, you know, it can...
Yeah.
There was a match yesterday, I can't remember which match it was, somebody missed a pot and it cost them 3
10
frames.
seconds.
Yeah.
And, you know...
That happens a lot.
You might have wanted a bit more angle on this one.
Yeah, to get the white away from the cushion a little bit. I think we're going to have to jack up on his next shot after this one.
Ten seconds.
Lands a bit straight, I think, by his body language. So you might see him jack the butt of the cue up in the air here. Try and screw on and off the cush.
Yeah, so you've seen his man around the table. He looks like he's rushing now. I mean, you would
Yeah.
never see Liam Dunster
10
move
seconds.
at that speed.
No.
Wow. How has he kept this white out?
Been lucky and unlucky.
Using both knuckles, and he's just got a little bit too close to that yellow. Can he invent something here, Ben?
No, he can play a back double, but the
10
white's
seconds.
flying. So if he's playing the back double, I would probably take the white into the yellow, just to move it and hope you land on it. Oh, no, it's good effort. Let's put one of Craig's red safe though.
Yeah, just keeps him interested. Yeah, he was definitely not comfortable on that clearance.
I might have the angle here straight away to punch into it.
Where's the white? I thought he was going to go in off for a second then.
I think his heart would have been in his mouth then when he realised he got into it too much. The shot here is to just commit, take the one down the rail.
Yep,
But I think he's going to chase and try and kick it again off this one in the centre.
they're always easier when you're 2-0 up.
Yeah.
10 seconds. Extension call.
But you're right, I mean, is he going to get better position on it?
Trying to kick it again. No, he hasn't got into it now.
Well, well, the answer is he did get better position on it, but not how he intended.
He's got no choice now. He doesn't have to do anything with the white because he's got the red over the top corner, so just commit to the pot. It should really be fine. He's played it with confidence. Great shot.
No mistake there.
Perfect position now. To get a point on the board.
Just got to be a little bit careful with these, just on the cushion. He's probably... Is he going to screw back or run through, Ben? What would be your... whether you play this one?
I think he'll just punch this out, Kev. I think he'll be okay. Yeah, he's fine. I think he just run on and off the cush around the back of the yellow. Take the black in the same pocket.
Can he get behind the yellow, or will he just kiss the yellow?
Fair enough. I thought he could get around the back.
Either way, straightforward black. And Craig Marsh is up and running. He'll be feeling a lot better now.
Got a game on your hands now, Kev?
Yeah. Yeah, I expect to see him kick on now. But, you know, it's still early days. I think we're going to see a few more twists and turns. I think this one could go all the way. I think this has got 7-all written all over it.
We haven't had one yet, have we?
No, we normally get them every match.
I was going to say, yeah.
But, yeah. Yeah, somebody's well got. There's Christie behind him there. He's never short of a few words, is he?
No. Curtis Lee as well.
Curtis, yeah, I thought Curtis might. I think that was the match I was thinking of yesterday. He put up a good performance against Mark, didn't he? You know, he could have won that match.
Yeah, he
Time
did.
money.
I didn't see it, but I did have a chat with him, and he said he had a couple of chances, and definitely, I think he done well, to be honest.
There's the white head in.
Momentum.
It's still on solid ground, but he's come up dry.
Not an easy start, though.
Not lots of power in that break, is there? It was more control than just absolutely throwing his arm at it.
Yeah, he wants the yellows, yeah, but the hard work is right at the start of the frame. There we go. Tricky shots there. You can't get away with them. If you anywhere off centre of the pocket, catch the draw a little bit, tend to spit them back out.
Extension called.
It's a thin one, this. White's going to be doing some mileage. Controlled it lovely. Wasn't as thin as it looked.
No, and this is now a good chance.
Yeah, it's a good chance here, definitely. Should be getting these yellows. Wonder if he could play a two-way shot here. So if he runs this through, he can land in a position where he'd be on the yellow in the centre, and he could land in the gap for the yellow in the bottom right. Kind of get rid of that bad yellow out of the way.
Just create a little bit less congestion.
Yeah.
Makes his work a little bit easier to manoeuvre that small white ball.
I think he plans on using the yellow. The second yellow to the right of the black. Stun into the red to get onto that yellow later on.
He could have almost have landed anywhere.
Not sure what kind of angle he's got here. He might be able to just nudge into the red, but he just got to be careful where he pushes it. He doesn't want to push it in front of the other yellow. Maybe better playing it with left hand side so it spins the red towards the back rail rather than towards the pocket. Gotta be careful. I think he's just okay, I think.
Yeah, I think he was under a bit of shot clock pressure there. If he's got, if he can pot it, he's not got the full bag, I don't think.
10 seconds.
Should be okay though, really.
Yeah, it must go the way he's played that. Yeah, I think he's got plenty of room.
Ten seconds.
He's only got not got the full bag, but still enough. And just these last couple of balls now to re-establish that 3-1 lead.
Yep, just needs to screw this white ball back to where it is, really. Might see him screw all the way back to the rail and bounce out just to make sure.
10 seconds.
Yeah, and he certainly wasn't going to be sharp.
No.
But you'd expect him to get this black. A little bit of extra pressure on it. But no mistakes. In it goes, and Ryan Clark is 3-1 ahead against ex-world champion Craig Marsh from Wales. Coming up next, we have the third quarter-final, a battle of the Northeast. 2019 world champion against an impressive this weekend, Gav Robinson, who dispatched another former world champion, Jack Whelan, 8-4. So he's another player. I guess he's in the Ryan Clark, Christy Caulfield category of, you know, players who are knocking on the door.
Yeah, definitely. I watched, seen a bit of
Frame
Gav's
five.
game last night
Craig Marsh
against
to break.
Jack, and
And
every
3
time
frames
I
to 1.
looked,
Time running.
he was just clearing up every time, and you can't do nothing against that. Took a bit off that there. Yeah, he took a lot off that break.
Yeah, certainly struggling with the break at the moment, not quite worked it out.
Getting very frustrated now.
Extension called.
Not the easiest of finishes, yeah. Got a couple of balls tied up. Whichever set he decides to go for. Not even going for them. I'll let Marsh have a go.
10 seconds.
A bad shot. Containing safety. You'll see another one here from Marsh.
I think that'll be the only one this weekend. I guess it shows he's still, still really focused for the match, Craig, despite, things probably not going his way early on in the match. I think in events gone past, he might have had a go at that difficult red.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it only takes something small to click, and then he can just take off, can't he?
Yeah.
It's one of them.
Oh, the signs are there, definitely. I think the signs are there. I think that foul that he did in the second frame just sort of halted him in his tracks a little bit.
Yeah.
Just sort of stopped him starting to get into gear.
10 seconds.
So it's been a bit
Extension called.
stop-starty for him at the moment, but he's definitely a player that flows. In the rules of black ball, you can't just tickle up behind a ball. You've got to hit a cushion after contact. So I'll explain that one to any new viewers to black ball pool.
Ryan's walking around here as if he's seen something, but is he going for the red in the centre, is he?
10 seconds.
Tough pot from there. Yeah, that was a tough pot, that was.
So he's I mean, I think that's an encouraging sign for Ryan Clark fans, to show that he is willing to, take the positive option.
Yeah.
He's not just going to get bogged down. All right, he's missed the pot, but
I think he knew he wasn't ever going to leave an easy finish. There's still a lot of confidence. Just take that on. So, don't know if these two reds plant into the centre, Kev. If they do, he's got a good chance of getting these.
yeah, he's probably got an angle as well if he wants to move them. I think you're right, Ben. I think he's eyeing up this plant.
I think he's slightly under it, that. No, he's fine. Yeah, he wanted to be a bit straighter so he could run through. Don't know if he can pot it with the lower right hand side. Try and spin the white off the crush.
Which makes the pot twice as hard.
Yeah, it does. And you got to play with a bit more pace. He's actually on the one through the gap. He's had a bit of a result there.
Yeah, it was a bit short.
Just a soft stun now into the yellow by the black, and I think he should be straight in on the one in the top corner. Screwed it. Getting a bit harder. Getting away from him a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to have to pull out a big shot now.
I think as long as he pots this one down the rail, he can come across twice. I think he'd be fine. Oh, he's going the other way. Oh, I don't know if I like this. It's a good pot. Not bad. That's a great recovery. Natural angle to come across for the black.
Yeah, big shot in this match.
This is one of them moments where he can take off if he gets them. Great shot.
Tremendous recovery from Craig Marsh, showing why he is a world champion.
Little stand back there and swipe the cue.
Right.
Tells you he's happy with that one.
Yeah, he was pleased with that. Very pleased with that clearance. 3-2. And is the Marsh machine just beginning to crank up?
Do we have lift off?
He certainly looks like he's cueing well.
Yeah.
But Ryan's still got his nose in front, and whilst ever he's in front, he's in control. So it's a reminder, it's a race to 8 frames for a place in the semi-finals. The winner will play
Ryan
pro
Clark to
number
break.
1 from
Giving 3
Scotland,
frames to 2.
Liam
running.
Dunster.
It's no better feeling than hearing a ball go down as soon as you make contact.
As long as it's not the white.
All you got to do is concentrate on the white then, yeah.
Yeah, nothing worse than the sound of silence from the break, is there?
Extension
After
call.
about 2 seconds, and there's only about 4 balls left moving and nothing's in.
So a good break from Ryan.
He'd love to get reds, yeah. I think he can get the one into the right centre to get him going, and there's not much trouble.
Yeah, because the red that's up in the top right-hand corner, I think that does go past the yellow.
Yeah, this could be 4-2, yeah. Just take that one into the centre and then go up for the top one now.
So back in the day, did you and Craig did you sort of have similar paths in pool? Did you come through the juniors and international level?
I started playing a lot sooner than Craig, actually. Craig came on a bit later. He played snooker, I think, a lot first. But then he came to play pool then. But I think it was more from, say, youth level. But yeah, pretty much
10 seconds.
played together for a lot of years. It's not a bad shot there. Not as nice as he would have liked, but he's still got plenty of options.
Yeah, I think the test for Ryan is going to come when he
10
gets to
seconds.
sort of 5 and 6 frames. And the thought of a semi-final, whether, can he hold everything in check when it starts getting into the nitty-gritty?
Yeah.
And as well, it's about getting the opportunities, isn't it? We talk about, you can only win if you get 8 opportunities.
That's it. I think he's caught in two minds a little bit here. He's got a couple of options.
10 seconds.
He's played that really well.
Well, that's a fantastic shot there from Ryan Clark.
That was dangerous, that was. He clipped that red and he could have been in trouble. He played it really well. Great shot.
Got to hold
10
himself
seconds.
together. Finish the job off in this frame.
Played that well. I think Marsh got his hands full here. Ryan's up for the job.
Yeah, certainly the first half of this match. Ryan has been pretty good. He's halfway there. If he pots this black. To a place in the semi-final. There it goes. 4 frames to 2 to the man from Hartlepool. I think he's from. Is he from Hartlepool?
It's somewhere up north, Kevin. I thought he's from Newcastle way with Gavin and Mark.
Okay.
Not sure.
I'll have to do my research. And wherever he's from, he's doing a good job, doing them proud. I'm sure he's got lots of family and friends watching him, cheering him on. Can they cheer him to get him over the line? Referee there, Ben Taylor Fuente, racking the balls up.
Frame 7. Craig Marsh to break. Trailing 4 frames to 2. Time running.
Here we go then, Craig Marsh's 4th break.
It's caught damn well.
Well, I thought nothing was going to go in then for a minute.
Been a bit unlucky there with the clusters.
Tremendous split. I mean, balls moving everywhere, but cluster moving to the cushion where the black is.
He's got an option here, but it's not
10 seconds.
it's not great. He can clip off the red that he's closest to get that out and send the white down into the other one on the pocket to pot it. But you have to play with quite a bit of pace to get the white back out. And there's no guarantee where it's going to go. Oh, he's looking at this yellow and going straight into that one.
I mean, the yellow that's nearest the black, I mean, he won't be too perturbed about that because he can double it. I think he's playing your shot. He's going.
Oh, that's careless. He just got down. He just got down and hit the. If he'd have worked it out properly and played it thin enough so the white goes into the rail first, before it gets there. He can't do that, and he can't follow through, you know.
Yep. Yeah, a little bit rash there from Craig.
I think he was a bit tight on the shot clock. Maybe he just got down with it.
Extension call.
He's giving Ryan chances after chances, yeah, and he just keeps taking them. So Ryan's obviously got his free shot here, so he's going to try and develop his bad yellows. So you probably see him play this yellow off the rail into the red and take the white into this one and knock it out. It hasn't quite come out as he'd hoped. But actually, I think it's still open table, Kev, is it?
Yep, still open table.
Oh, he's going to go reds then. Don't worry about me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so just a reminder, after any
10
foul,
seconds.
so Craig potted off the break, so that keeps him at the table. So on his next shot, if he'd have potted a legal ball, he would have been on that colour, but as he fouled, it's still an open table. So when Ryan comes to the table, the first ball he pots doesn't count. And now he's potted a red, so finally, somebody's on the colour.
10 seconds.
Yeah, this is the key shot in this frame. It's come up a little bit short here, I think, unless he can get it through to the one in the top corner. He'd have liked to have been on the one he's closest to, and then it would have been straightforward.
He's got a couple of options, but he's going for the one to the top right. It looks
10
tight.
seconds.
He's only got 5 seconds left. Doesn't want that to stick in front of the black.
It's not too bad. Just got to play a good shot here. If he plays a good shot here, gets good position on his next red, he's fine. Yeah, where he's pointing the cue there. So you probably see him start off off the rail and back out. Hopefully to where he just pointed his
10
cue
seconds.
for the one in the red in the centre.
Gets that to bounce.
It's a little bit short.
Ooh, now then.
I think he's still okay.
This has got to be a delicate one.
Yeah, I think he can even play it. He can go forward with check side through the gap of the
10
yellows,
seconds.
check it back up if he wanted to, but I think a soft screw would be okay. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, it was fine. Sometimes the camera angle can just make it look a little bit thinner than.
Yeah, it's actually perfect.
Yeah. So just got to cue this one nicely. Screw the white back. About 2.5 feet,
10 seconds.
and it'll be a 5-2 lead. Craig Marsh will be starting to get a little bit anxious. No mistakes.
Frame.
And for the first times, he goes into a 3-frame lead. 5 frames to 2.
He's got a break as well.
That was against the head, that one.
Yeah. If he puts a breaking dish in, yeah, that'll be the ultimate punishment.
Frame 8. Ryan Clark to break, leading 5 frames to 2. Time running.
So Ryan Clark gets frame 8 underway. It's a good break again. Oh, I thought the white was going to get punched in by the yellow, but it's staying on terra firma, and he's at the table. So what's the lie of the land here?
Extension called.
Well, pros and cons for both colours. What do you think your favourite would be here, Ben?
What we got? I think reds, definitely. Just because there's a lot more work. Yeah, there's definitely more work on yellows. You can even pot this red here and land low and take the red off the yellow in the centre, or you can go into it however he pleases, and that'll open them all up. Not come out as he planned. He's got a little bit too much side on that one.
What he's got to be careful of over these next few frames is that his mind just doesn't get a little bit ahead of itself. Starts to think about a semi-final. Got to stay at the job in hand.
I think 5-2 is a little bit too
Time out.
early yet.
It's not.
But
Time running.
if he's 6-2 or 7-2 ahead, I don't think it'll be a problem, because there won't be much pressure on him.
I think that's where I'm going wrong, because I start to think about the winning line if I win a frame.
Pretty good shot there.
10 seconds. Extension call.
It's a world of pain, yeah.
Is he going to have to try and do something a bit extravagant? He can't just
Yeah, he's going to have to try
clip
and
off it.
He's going to try and find something. Or try and, even if he can get the yellow that he's closest to down here to cover this pocket somewhere or other, but I don't think even that's going to make a difference. I
10
think
seconds.
Ryan's played a great shot. That's all he could do really, is get everything out and up. And I tell you what,
Well, it's not too bad.
he's had a result there. I think he's tied them two reds up as well on the right hand side.
Well, that shot has single-handedly transformed this frame.
Ten seconds.
I mean, if he can clip this one into the top left corner, he could try and take the white towards those two reds. Oh, he's just clipped it. It's just not gone in.
The Marsh has got to make the most of this chance that he thought he would never have. This could hurt Ryan if he gets this one.
Might just try and nudge the yellow that's nearest the left centre, just to try and...
Time out. Rest.
He's making sure he doesn't make the same mistake again of leaning over a ball. But this makes this shot a little bit tougher.
Can he sneak this yellow into the centre, the one that he's by? Looks like it on the camera, but I'm not sure.
Looks very, very thin angle, that.
Just got to take the one up the top then, and then down the rail. Just played that well. It's a great shot.
Yeah, that is a class shot.
Perfect.
Oh, wow.
It's cued right across that one.
That is the worst shot I've seen him play for some time.
Focus is not there now. He's lost it.
That was unbelievable.
10 seconds.
You might need to get the bleeper ready for Marsh, Kev. It's a good shot.
Ten seconds.
Well, that could be. We talk about turning points and key points in matches. That could be the biggest of the lot.
Yeah, that was definitely a big one that he could have got away with. After Ryan would have definitely been expecting to win the frame. And Marsh not expecting to win it. But he's not over the line yet. It's not easy. It's a tricky one, yeah. He's got to get the white perfect to either play it on the rail with a natural angle to come across for the black, or land low, play off the yellow, or play double. He's got options, but it's all about getting onto the black. Oh, that's not good.
There's the white.
Foul.
No, he didn't get into it enough.
No.
Marsh
Free shot.
has got
One
away
with
with
it.
another one.
Time running.
Needs to make it count this time.
Yeah, just using the black just to position the white ball. So a few twists and turns in this frame, but it looks like it's going to go to the Welshman. He can claw frame back. He did wonder about the way this match would have gone if it had gone 6-2. However,
Frame.
it's only a 2-frame deficit, and Craig's gone to
Give himself a good talking to.
go give his.
Have a look in the mirror and tell himself to shape up. I think that's what he's going to do.
Yeah, I can just see him walking past us. He's just going to have a few minutes just to get himself together. But that could be a big point in this match, Ben.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if Craig can come out now and put a break finish in 5-2, 5-4 then to what could have been 6-2, possibly 7-2. There's a massive, massive difference in this match.
So
We can see Craig's new cue there, look.
yeah, I think he was nearly ordering a new one if he'd have lost that frame.
Yeah, it looks really nice. There's some nice woods in it.
Yeah, a lot of very good cue makers about in the UK at the moment.
Yeah, there is.
Word about the table, Ben. In its people who won't have seen this table before, in its black camouflage wrap that was put on for the last event by Alan Yates at 8 Ball Direct. Done a fantastic job and looking pretty sleek.
What table, Kev?
That stream table.
Oh, camouflage one. Yeah, it looks good. Does look good. It's different, isn't it? It does look different. But there's so many different things you can do now with the table. Especially, to put the wraps and things on them. You can pretty much do anything you want, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah, it just adds a little bit of an extra dimension. So Craig
Frame 9.
retrieves his cue that
Craig Marsh to break. Trailing 5 frames. to
survived
3.
the last frame.
Time running.
Needs a big split.
Yeah, he needs a break in this year now.
That's a good
It's
one.
a great break,
Oh, wow.
but
Wow.
silence.
Painful.
You know, we talk about the pull gods, and they do work in mysterious ways.
Do you know when you're not quite feeling it, like it looks like Craig is? You
Extension
can
pull.
you can be ready to break off, and in your head you think, I know I'm not going to get a ball here. And then there's other times when you're playing well, you get down, you don't even look where you're hitting it, you just know you're making a ball every time. It's a crazy game.
Yeah, that negative energy must pass on to the balls in some way.
Or it's just to do with the way you connect to them, I think. It looks to me like he's taking quite a lot off the break compared to what he would normally
10
do.
seconds.
Good shot. That's opened everything right up.
Yeah, it certainly has. This is. I mean, all he can ask for is just to get the opportunities, and Ryan is certainly getting the majority of the chances and opportunities at the moment.
Yep. This could have been 7-2. If he'd
10
have won that last one.
Yep.
Because this looks like it's going to go towards Ryan, this frame. Can't see him making a mistake here.
Yeah, just got to keep doing what he's been doing.
Yeah, these are just roll shots. Just roll this in.
10 seconds.
Roll the one in the bottom left. And then take the one in the centre. Different players, see different routes. Crazy, innit?
Yeah, it's the greatest game in the world, isn't it, when you're getting the chances and you're able to flow. But conversely, it's the worst game in the world when you do what Craig's doing. You break the balls, you hit them as well as you can, and nothing goes in.
Yeah, and he's got a massive
seconds.
break as well.
And all you can do is just sit and watch. Oh, doesn't want to stick.
I feel he's made a bit of work for himself here when he didn't need to. So the one when he's potted into the left corner and screwed into the yellow, if he'd just run that through and then played the one he just played, he could have just, the one he's next to the white now, he could have just played that into the right centre and it would just been roll shots. Just roll them all in.
Yep, if that red doesn't go in this bottom right hand corner that's nearest the white ball, he's just going to have to do a little bit more with his positional play. But even then, I think he wanted it to be straight, and he's a little bit short on that one.
Yeah, he looks like he's a little bit too low. I think he might reroute here. Take the top one first and then risky. Doesn't look like it goes from camera angle, does it?
10 seconds.
Well, again, he's just got half a pocket. And the cue's going up in the air. This is tough.
No, he's played well.
He's controlled that very well. Probably doesn't have to do too much with the white ball.
No, just on and off the cushion, he should be fine.
Just like that. And more frustration for Craig Marsh. Yet another clearance off his dry break from Ryan the Punisher Clark. And he's certainly living up to his nickname at the moment.
Sure it is.
No mistakes.
Frame.
And in it goes. 2 frames away from a place in the semi-finals and a meeting with the current world number 1, Liam Dunster.
Difference a day makes. It's a completely different Marsh today than what it was yesterday. His focus yesterday was just, even when something did go wrong, he was, just brushing it off, and that seems to be getting to him today.
Yeah, I go back to that foul, in the second frame.
Yeah.
It's all, it just completely is. it stopped him getting that early momentum into the match, and it could have been so different
Frame
if they had
10.
just,
Ryan Clark
not
to break.
fouled, won that frame,
Leading
and
6 frames to 3.
he could have reeled 4
Time
off.
running.
Yeah.
That's the crazy nature sometimes, isn't it?
The white keeps going up there for both of them, doesn't it?
Yep. Again, a little bit of good fortune for Ryan. Just when you need it, a couple of unlucky kisses, but that white could have so easily gone in.
Extension called.
Yeah, he's got a chance here. It's not easy, but he has got a chance. I think he can cut this yellow back to the top left past the red.
Yeah, it's a tough shot, particularly where the white is, but he's not got much else to go at, I don't think.
Just needs a little bit of luck then that he gets a nice kiss on the red in the middle of the table. Or the yellow, depends on the angle. Oh wow. It's not bad. Could have been worse. It did a lot harder than what I thought.
Yeah, he wasn't going to be short on that one.
10 seconds.
It's getting tricky now.
Yep, he's going to have to pull something out in terms of positional side of things in a minute.
He needs to get the white near the left centre.
10 seconds.
So he gives himself an angle to go back down for the... That looks perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. It's a great shot. You should be able to just play this yellow down the bottom end of the table here into the bottom right hand corner. Bounce off the rail. Head back up just past the centre pocket. For the yellow up the top, into the right corner past the black.
10 seconds.
I think it may even go into the centre if he runs too far. Yeah, he's gone too far. I think he's actually gone too far for the centre. Or maybe not, he's having a look at the position he needs. So maybe he's okay. He's just held on enough so he can pot it in the centre.
Ten seconds.
Oh, he's missed it. And he could see enough as well because he's hit the far jaw. He'd be kicking himself for that. A great chance that was to go 7-3 ahead. Let's give Marsh a chance to get back into it. 6-4.
Extension called.
Still in with a chance of 6-4. 7-3 and it's kind of game over. It's got a nice angle here to just come off the cushion, nudge the yellow out of the way. Perfect. Just one good pot on the cushion here and it should be 6-4. It's a good shot. Perfect. I think we're looking at 6-4 here, Kev.
Yeah, it's just exactly what Craig needed. He just needed something to go his way. Still got to Just make sure that he gets the position on this. Can't be short.
Yeah, just top on and off the rail.
Just about got there.
Yeah, it's not perfect. I think he put a bit of unwanted side on that.
Just a little soft screw. No problem. And this routine black now.
Frames.
6 frames to 4 with Craig to break. Can he get the break going, Ben? What's he got to do?
He's due one, isn't he? Let's be honest, he is due one.
I mean, it's not that he's hit them bad, he's hit them pretty well. And
the thing is, they're really big breaks in the context of the match, because if he can break here and clear and make it 6-5, and Ryan's going to be under it quite a bit, knowing that he should have been 7-3 ahead.
yep. And that's where, you know, the experience of being in these positions can have such a big effect.
Yeah.
I think we said earlier, it's about when if Ryan when he gets to 5, 6, 7, you know what his mentality is going to be like, because it's going to be quite strange to him getting into these positions.
Yeah, you just got to stay focused and,
Frame 11.
just hold yourself together.
Craig Marsh to break.
At the end of the day,
Trailing 6
these are
frames
all
to 4.
professional players, so
Time running.
they could quite easily come back. So the worst thing you can do is worry about it.
So he's moved the white ball.
Yeah, he's got a ball.
Oh, that's a
and
monster.
they don't look too bad, Kev.
It's a monster.
I think that's the token there. Get his hand on the table to break instead of on the rail.
He just threw everything at that one. There was no holding back on that one. He's had enough of the break, hasn't he? It's just
much better connection and timing on that one.
yeah.
Needs to make this count.
So yellows look like the colour.
10 seconds.
Don't know. Argument
is
for both, really.
Is that going to be enough?
Yeah, it's fine.
Just got there. Took a narrow line.
Yeah, as long as he goes about these the right way, he should be fine. Overrun that a bit.
It's all going to come down to getting position onto this one on the left-hand side. Could he get onto it next? Put this one into the right centre?
So the one he's taken into the right centre now, ideally, he probably would have liked to leave that there, because when you play the one down the rail, eventually, that would have been the more natural ball to get onto for the black. But now, he's just going to leave himself a little bit more of a thin one, which is still fine. He should be okay. Yes, perfect. So you won't do much with this. Just pretty much drop it in and then cut the yellow into the centre. And he's we got 6-5.
6-5.
It's hotting up.
It's all starting to get a bit tense. And this is what we want. This is what we enjoy. This is what we see at every IPA event. Twists and turns, tight finishes, lots of tension, drama. Oh, where's it gone with that one?
It's okay.
It's just okay. But crikey's...
He can't go in off or anything. Just make the pot, he's fine. Oh, you had a bit of a kick on that.
Frame.
It spun a bit awkward, didn't it?
There was a little bit of elbow in that one, wasn't there? So, as we said, 6 frames to 5.
That's going to be painful for Ryan. He knows he should be 7-3, 7-4. And it's well in the driving seat. Now Marsh is right back in this match.
Yep, it is definitely game on. Which way is it going to go? Well, all will be revealed over the next 10, 15 minutes. Maybe even 7 or 8 minutes, depending on how the balls go.
Well, it's intriguing now if Marsh can keep breaking like that.
Yeah, it's strange to...
Frame 12.
I mean, it's not that he
Ryan
wasn't
Clark
pointing a
to break.
ball.
Leading 6
He
frames
was
to
breaking
5.
well. Nothing was going in.
Time running.
He was still getting tremendous splits, but he decided to do something about it. Changed the break. Absolutely threw everything that he had behind it, and In a couple of minutes, he's got another frame on the board.
Yeah, he just moved his hand onto the table. Oh, that's a great break.
But anything you can do, I can do better.
Absolutely. If he can get through to that yellow on the centre pocket, it is 7-5.
I mean, it just shows that it's not just about power, is it? It's just
Timing. That's all it is. Just
Yeah.
the timing.
Extension call.
And as I say, because Marsh moved his hand onto the table, it gave him that little bit extra timing that he needed to get a better connection through the pack.
yeah. So it doesn't look like he can get through to this yellow.
I think he might be able to just come off the rail first and just nip it in.
Okay.
But it's a tricky little shot.
Keeps looking at the reds. I'm not sure why I'd keep looking at the reds, but
Yeah, well, to be fair, he can go reds as well. He's got a choice on both.
yeah, just a little bit of right hand side. Bend that white round.
Just going to watch where this goes. And it's perfect. He'd be happy with that.
So this is a great opportunity for Ryan Clark to put himself on the hill, one frame away. Nothing that Craig Marsh can do about it. He can only just sit and watch.
Perfect. Perfect position.
That's the thing about this game, isn't it? There's absolutely nothing you can do.
No, and the thing is, Marsh would have been feeling the momentum going with him as well after that
10
last
seconds.
break in clearance. And then when your opponent breaks off and leaves them, it kind of destroys you.
Yeah, and I guess that's sort of the story of the match, isn't it, for Craig? He's never really got into that full swing, that full momentum. It's very been stop-start.
Yeah,
He's won a frame and then,
he's not been able to
dried
get a hold
break.
of the match.
yeah, it's been very, very stop-start, disjointed for him.
10
And
seconds.
Ryan has got the bulk of the chances, and he's taking them.
Yeah, he's played really well, to be fair, Ryan. I know he's missed a couple of chances that he probably should have got, but overall he has played well.
So just the last finishing touches to this frame. And this black will put it one frame away from a place in the semi-finals, and there it goes. So what's Craig got to do now, Ben? How does he turn this around?
He's just got to keep doing what he did in the last frame and just hope that he gets another chance. So if he can stick another break dish on you, 7-6, you just got to hope Ryan goes dry. That would be some finish, wouldn't it?
That would be some finish.
That's how crazy this game is at times. Ryan's 7-5 up there, but he could just have one dry break and lose 8-7.
Yep. And we've seen it happen.
Yeah.
We've seen it happen on more than one occasion. We see it happen every tournament. So what has the next few minutes got in store? Craig Marsh pulls the break cue out of the stand.
Would he put his hand on the table again? Or would he go back to
got
how
to.
he broke at
Frame
the start?
13.
He's got to do,
Craig
hasn't he,
Marsh
surely?
break.
After
It
what
looks
happened
like
last time.
27
It
frames
looks
to
like
5.
he's gone back to the
Time
start.
running.
Can't believe he's doing this. That's a great connection. He's got one.
He's got a ball. Where's the white going? Is he going to be on anything?
Oh, the
Well.
reds. Possibly.
He's got a tough opening ready if he's going to take the one into the right centre, or is he going to stroke it into the top corner?
I think he's got one into the left centre. But I don't know if he can get onto another red. Might be able to just stun through the gap.
10 seconds.
Thought he might have used his extension, but it's getting straight down.
He's played it well.
That's a good shot.
Played it really well. So if he can get onto this awkward red straight away here, he's got a great chance. Screwing it out. Oh, wow. Dead. He's got no man's land. I'm not sure he needed to do that. I think he could have just dropped behind it and just taken it into the centre.
Yeah, he's not got much to go at here. Has he got a double into the corner, which are always tricky shots? Could maybe go for a treble.
He could probably cut that red back into the centre if he wanted to as well. But yeah, do you put the eggs in the basket and go for a double?
I like the treble.
Oh, okay.
I like the treble because then he can hold the white for the red into the left centre.
Element of safety in it also.
I almost think the treble is easier than the double because you've got the yellow as a
guide.
As a guide to pot the red. Let's see how he sees it. It's down to his last few seconds.
He's back doubling it. Too soft. He's quit on it.
So Ryan Clark,
golden opportunity.
This is your moment. Craig, a little bit all at sea there, to be honest. As you said, it's a different play than
extension called.
That was yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think if you're thinking straight, you don't screw into that red to try and knock it out. You just run the one in that he potted and just play it into the centre, and then he was away then. Because he obviously had the angle to be able to do it, as he wouldn't have been able to screw into it. That was amazing me. Ryan always gets his hand really close.
Very close.
Yeah, to the tip and to the cue ball.
Do you think that restricts the amount of power that he can get? So he's got to, on that screw back shot then, there's a fair bit of body movement. Do you think he needs to do that to generate the power?
Possibly. I think it's from when he used to play snooker, I think. Oh, he's trying to do too much.
Is that a sign?
I don't think he's tried to do it that way too hard. He just needs to drop it in.
Can Craig Marsh?
He needs to punish
the Punisher.
10 seconds.
It's not an easy finish, but it's definitely gettable.
It was a bit risky there. I think he's throwing a bit of caution to the wind. I think is Mr. Marsh.
It's perfect. Play a bit of check side. Can you hold on the elbow?
That might leave it a little bit thin. I think he might take the one into the centre first.
To get a better angle. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, just run the white off the cushion and black it into the left centre.
Just spinning off two rails, Kev.
A little bit of easy side, effortless. And this black. 7 frames to 6. Though that is one chance that has gone begging for Ryan Clark to win this match.
This game is certainly not over. I think you called it at the start. I think this is going all the way.
So can Ryan Clark break off like he did 2 frames ago? That is what he's going to be thinking now, surely.
I think Marsh will be wounded if he sees a split like that at this point. But that's definitely what Craig will be wanting. He will be wanting a break exactly like that one 2 frames ago.
Yeah, that pot that Ryan missed there, that's literally the first pot I think I've seen him miss. Of any note, anyway.
Frame 14.
Yeah, he did miss one earlier on into the centre to go 7-3 up, which is similar to that. Had a little bit more of a cut back. Here we go. What have we got, Ryan?
white was on its
Oh,
way.
he's got two.
He's got a red, he's got a yellow, he's got another yellow.
He's got everything. And them yellows look good, Kev. They do look really good.
And it's the fine margins that we talk about. I mean, that white looked like it was heading into the centre pocket, hit the knuckle again.
I think he's on his only bad ball
Extension
straight
call.
away. He can drop that into the centre. And he's on the yellow below the black.
I think he wants reds.
Or play the plant first shot. It's a bit ambitious, Kev.
Well, come on, entertain the crowd. But that yellow into the left centre, I think that's just too thin.
Oh, he's not because he doesn't fancy the one in the middle. He's leaving it till last. It's not too bad the way the black is though, because he doesn't have to do anything with it if he can get onto it nicely.
So I think it's all about this next positional shot.
Yep.
This is the biggest shot of the match for Ryan Clark and for Craig Marsh.
He needs to thread the needle off two
10
rails.
seconds.
Back up, try and get a white on the top rail in between the red and the yellow. Not there.
It's not the right line. It's not the right line.
Oh, there's still plenty left of this, Kev.
Can he get through? Is he going to have to play the plant? Ooh, a little grimace on the face. I think that tells us what we need to know.
He can cover the pocket at worst case scenario. I don't know if he can make the potting angle though.
I mean, he's got to be. He won't want to play the plant
10
because the chances are the first yellow he'd hit would come away from.
Swerving. Oh, that doesn't go. That doesn't go.
Well, I'm not sure I can take much more of this. Does it go off the cushion? Cushion first?
I don't think it does. He can cover the pocket, but I don't think it goes. I think Marsh is using up all his lives yet. Does it go?
No, it doesn't. It's
Wow.
another opportunity that's gone begging. Oh, Craig Marsh fans, you must be going through the mill here.
Oh, if anyone's had a bet on Ryan, I bet they're jumping off the sofa.
This is incredible drama. Can Craig Marsh hold himself together? He's probably not played the best positional shot there.
No, it's not. I think he's gonna.
The plant could miss.
This
The
is
plant
not.
could
That's
miss.
not the shot to play. If he's played it really well, I wouldn't have even played that. That's too risky for me at that stage.
So it's all going to come down to this. Obviously, the next pot is the easy ball, but then this red along the rail that is going to be filled with pressure.
He's got a shot to nothing though, because he can play it and screw back to the right hand rail, and if he misses, he's not leaving anything. So he's playing for the. Or is he gonna? No, he's just playing it full blooded. That's nice.
In it goes. Oh, it's just a little bit too hard again. Adrenaline.
He's on the bottom one. He's fine. He can just stand up.
Two chances have gone begging for Ryan Clark. Is he going to get a third?
Oh, still going this way.
Got to commit to which option he's going. Is he going black to the right centre or left centre? He's going left centre. And this black to take us into a final frame thriller. And of course, it's in. Well, I think we called this at 1-all, 2-0. We said this was going to go to 7-all.
Out of all the breaks he's had all the way through this match, the dry breaks, he's had one where he's put his hand there and he's cleared up. Which way does he go?
I don't know if Craig will know.
Which way does he go?
I mean, I think he's got to go to his tried and tested. You know,
To be honest, yeah,
he's who knows.
Craig's got to be feeling the better of the two, the way the match has gone. Ryan's had chances to wrap this match up. She could have been over by now.
Well, yeah, he's had 2 clear-cut chances.
So I think Craig will just be delighted to have a chance of getting the win.
So he's clawed it back
The
from
score tied at
7-5.
7 frames all. This is the 15th
He'd be
and final
thinking,
frame.
come on, give me a
Craig
ball,
wants to break.
keep the white on the table. Oh, he's
Time running.
moved a bit
He's
further
moved,
over.
he's moved the white a bit. I think he's trying to counteract that white going towards the top right-hand corner. It's a good
He's
break.
nailed. Oh,
Where's the white?
he's
There's a
got
yellow
one.
in.
He's got one.
He's got one of each.
Oh
It's his
my
best
God.
break of the match.
You'd pay good money for one of them at 7 each, that's for sure.
I mean, first thoughts look like yellows to me, Ben. What's your
Yeah.
take on this?
Definitely yellows. He's got a little tricky one to start off here, but once he gets himself on the next one, he should be away. Yeah, he looks fine now. So he just needs to maneuver his way around these 2 yellows, which he seems to have done. Is the black? Has he just made the black a little bit tricky? Does the black only go to 3 pockets? That's going to be Ryan's only lifeline if it does.
What's his order here, Ben? How do you see it?
It depends for me if the black
10
goes
seconds.
into any of these pockets down here. If not, I'd be stunning to there and then stunning into the red.
Would you risk stunning into the black?
No, I think I stun into the red to the right to the black. Try and open it up for it to go into the centre. Oh no,
Wow. We've got a twist.
that's why you don't stun into the black. But he's only got a pot there.
Yeah.
Literally just got to
He's-
roll it in.
Only got to pot it. He's hampered by the red.
I can't bridge because I got short finger syndrome. So it'd be no good for me, but I think Craig will be okay with this.
You need some of those Earl Strickland extensions. Here we go.
Oh, he's missed
He's
it.
missed the pot.
Oh my, wow.
What is going on?
Wow. He's devastated. He knows that was a massive chance. He snatched at it a
He
bit.
threw himself a bit of that, didn't he?
Yeah, he snatched it. He's not left anything easy for Ryan to go at.
What is going through Craig Marsh's head now? It's probably not repeatable.
I'm sharing a room with him, Kev, so
You might be locked out.
if he loses, I'm not going back for an hour.
Wow, wow.
If Ryan knocks this in, I fancy him to get him. Oh, he's
Oh,
overcut
he's
it.
missed by a
Where's the
mile.
white going?
Where's the white going? Well, he's got a shot.
Yeah, he's got a chance.
There is a shot. It's not easy, but he's got a shot.
I don't know if I fancy him.
I don't think I can take much more of this. I'm not sure what it's like watching at home.
He needs to play a little delicate stun with a bit of left hand side.
Or is that all?
Off 2 rails.
10 seconds.
Time's running down.
He's got
He's
it.
got the pot. Where's the white going?
No, that's good. He's good.
Oh, I thought it was just going to stick to the back of the black.
Drama. Drama at the palace.
He's just got to pull out one big shot. Ryan Clark looks on.
Oh,
Where's the white going?
Oh, he's got away with one. He's got away with one. Ryan's
And
Ryan's
some-
gonna be kicking himself there.
Somehow, Craig Marsh claws victory from the jaws of defeat. 6-5, 7-5 down, and somehow wins the last 3 frames to get over the line.
I think I'm going to ask Marsh to pick me some numbers in the lottery after that one.
So, I'll go over a few words with Craig now. Thanks a lot for your time, Ben, and
problem.
good luck later on.
Thanks, Kev.
Well, delighted to be joined by Craig Marsh, who somehow got over the line there, 8-7. Craig, thoughts on the match?
I really struggled there, and I struggled to get into it as well because he was the better player all the way through. When anybody could see that. I didn't get many chances off a break, and it sort of knocked me back a bit. Then confidence-wise, I was like waiting for it to change, and it just wasn't. But I've had some rub at the end there. That was just incredible.
Yeah, it was very sort of stop-start for you in the match, wasn't it? And just at the start of the match, you had that foul where it looked like you and it was sort of a bit like that. You won a frame and then a dry break, and it was really hard to get any momentum, I guess.
Yeah, I was chasing all the time, wasn't I? Every time I come to the table, there didn't seem to be like a finish on where I fancied getting, or I went dry and left them all on the holes for him. So it was one of them. Like, he made a couple of mistakes in the middle of the match, pattern-wise, I think that sort of cost him really, but. I'm absolutely over the moon to win that. I can't believe I won that, to be honest.
No, well, I don't think we can either. But tell us about that last frame. I mean, you've got the first chance, and you've left yourself awkward queuing, and then he's had a chance, and then you've had a lifeline.
What happened was when I've played the cannon, like I played the yellow in the middle, and I to cannon the red. I was trying to push the red further on because the black was the only pocket it went in, and I've covered the black, so there was no pockets down there for the black to go. So I thought, I'll have to cannon it. Played the cannon, obviously, and it's a land by there then. But the back arm was going again then after that, so I don't know how I potted the last 3 balls, to be honest.
Yeah, it has been a bit of a lean time for you recently, and it's great to see you in a semi-final again. The hard work that you've been putting in behind the scenes is sort of paying off, even though, it wasn't your best there.
Yeah, but as daft as it sounds, he was the better player there, but I think it's the practice and the confidence from the last sort of few weeks I've been practicing. It sort of got me over the line, really, because I'd never got them balls before because I'd have been over the pace. But even though I was nervous on the last couple of balls there, I still trusted my technique and managed to knock them in, so happy.
And a semi-final against pro number 1 Liam Dunster, that is going to be a match that nobody should be missing.
No, I just hope for a few more balls on the break and I'll have half a chance then. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, yeah, he's obviously number 1 in the world at the moment, and he's the best player in the world at the moment. So yeah, I like a challenge, so that'll be nice. That'll be good.
Well played, Craig. Great entertainment.